I don't know if you guys have ever played Tetris before, but that's what I feel like I'm doing. I wasn't very good at Tetris when I was a kid. I think it's evident in this layout. But I basically took all the scrap wood and what I could and brought it out here to make the floor. I had to raise the floor, and as you can see here, part of that little green right there, that was formerly part of the door for the yurt. I mean, not the yurt, the hut. I took both doors down to be used as a subflooring because I figured it was more useful as a flooring than as a door to the hut. It was just sitting out in the sun getting brittle. So here it's actually holding up the wood and trying to level off the floor as best as I can. Got the floor all the way around, sort of, except for where the bed is, which we're not going to bother doing because we don't have enough wood. You can see it's still loose here. I'm probably not even going to screw things down just because my power tool doesn't want to work here. I have to get a little square piece here, which I don't have any wood, so I'm going to cut this white one to fit that slot. And then later on, when we get some wood, we're going to bring it over here to close off this corner here, where you can walk all the way around. But I think the yurt is coming along pretty nicely. We're going to lay the subflooring down. We're probably not going to screw it or anything, even though that would be ideal, is to screw it in place so it doesn't move. I think we're just going to lay it down and then lay down some tile on top of it. It's built really flimsy, but oh well. It's a $50 yurt. $55, I think. So I'm not spending any more money on it. We're only building with what we can find. Alright, I haven't been filming much because I've been busy hauling tiles and flooring. As you can see here, I hear the others. Sounds like they drove by the camp. They didn't stop by the camp. I've just been laying the flooring, trying to get it as even as possible and just putting tiles down. Some of it has snapped, and that's alright. I'll just leave it be. But we're going to lay out the tiles as best as we can. What's kind of ironic or funny is this $55 yurt has Italian tile. These tiles came from Italy. So I think it's kind of funny. Alright. As you can see, we got most of the tiles down. I think I'm out of non-broken pieces except for the wooden cross. I don't know what you call those things. Parquet? I don't know. I'm going to put a couple more of those down, and then maybe some over there to fill the little spot that's left over there. But it looks like we got the majority of the tiles down. I wanted to thank my son for suggesting that we pick up these tiles and salvage them and try using them at the yurt. Originally, I was just going to pass up on them. I didn't think there was that many of them, and there wouldn't be enough. But there were quite a few boxes there. And if my son hadn't suggested it, I probably would have not bothered to grab them. But it turns out we have just enough to finish up the yurt. So the yurt has a really nice floor. It's Italian tile, which is pretty amazing, actually.